Hello everyone, this is Will from Apple One-to-One Training. Breaking news today that Apple has released this new Creator Studio, inspiring a collection of the most powerful creative apps now coming together as one group you can subscribe to and introduce a lot of new powerful creative features for video editing, music making, creative imaging, and visual productivity. We're going to go over what Apple actually revealed today so you can take a look at what they are introducing into here. And let's talk about first pricing, because obviously that's the most important thing. Apple Creator Studio is going to be available on the App Store beginning Wednesday, January 28th. It is $12.99 per month or $129 a year with a 1 month free trial, and it includes access to Final Cut Pro, Logic Pro, and Pixelmator Pro on both the Mac and the iPad, motion compressor main stage on the Mac, and premium content for Keynote, Pages and Numbers, and later on when it's going to be introduced for Freeform. College students and educators can subscribe for $2.99 a month or $29.99 a year if you want to subscribe to that, which is an amazing deal. Also, you can buy still Final Cut Pro, Pixelmator Pro, Logic Pro, Motion Compressor, and Mainstage individually as a one-time purchase if you don't want to do it. However, there are going to be new AI features that are going to be introduced that will not come on these models. So it's very, very important to understand that. So I wanted to go to this page and talk about some of the features that are coming out that are important for us to know if we're going to be purchasing or subscribing to this. So again, individual items are staying here. That has not changed. First off is Pixelmator Pro. It is definitely the most important thing because they are now going to offer a Pixelmator Pro for iPad, which has not been released yet. This is a big thing since they bought it. They have not introduced it, but now they're going to bring full pencil support, the ability to work between Mac and iPad. All the editing tools are going to be there as far as like layers. Everything is identical. So that's great. I am a Pixelmator Pro user. I have replaced it with Photoshop, so I don't need Photoshop for what I do. So this is awesome. Final Cut Pro. Obviously, I edit on a Final Cut Pro machine all the time. This is truly a very important thing for me. So number one is transcript search. Users are going to be able to find items in your footage by just typing in words and phrases that'll be able to look for what you are doing. So for example, if you're doing a podcast and you're looking for something that we talked about, it'll be able to take the clip and find that for you automatically. Visual search is looking in your footage and telling it to search for an object. So like a ball walking up and down stairs, and they're going to add that visual to the timeline in seconds, so it makes it very easy to look for something. The number one thing that I am so looking forward to is beat detection. They're going to be using an AI model for Logic Pro, Final Cut Pro, and it can automatically analyze a music track and display the beat grid. So that way I don't have to do markers, which is what I've been doing now, which is so cool to have that. Apple is introducing something called a Montage Maker. Montage Maker is going to be built into Final Cut. This is specifically for the iPad, and they are going to look through your footage. And what is it going to do? It's going to, you add media, you can auto crop, you could do music rearrangement. It's going to automatically do this AI model that is going to take the most important thing. So I guess they're just basically doing like a TikTok style automatic like cropper or editing tool built right into it. For Logic Pro, they're introducing the new AI session player lineup for a diverse range of chordal and synth bass parts. And they're going to introduce something called Chord ID, which allows you to take any audio or MIDI recording to create chords. So I'm not a music guy, so I'm sure for a lot of people who are in the music scene, they love this. They're going to also introduce Apple designed and producer packs with loyalty loops, samples, patches, and drums. They've had this before, but I guess they're going to refresh their entire loop library. For Logic Pro for iPad, they're going to introduce a quick swipe comping. It's for vocal and producers who want to create inside or outside the studio. And then, of course, the language searching so that you can describe a loop or find similar loops if you're looking for that. Finally, for Pages, Numbers, and Keynote, they are introducing a content hub where you can create these curated high-quality photos and graphics automatically. It's separate from Image Playground. It's not the same thing. It is going to probably create what we kind of do now, where we ask ChatGPT to create something, and it's going to create it automatically. There's also going to be features in Numbers, which allows you to do magic fill. It generates formulas and fills tables based on a pattern of recognition. So for Apple Creator Studio, they have something called magic fill. So it took the client info and, for example, automatically made the first and last name and zip code, which is interesting. So they're going to create formulas based on data, I guess, somewhere in there, and it creates automatic things. That's actually kind of neat. So there are going to be some features built in here. They're going to let you clean up your slides. They're also going to let you do automatic presentation notes. And they're going to generate slides automatically. So these are all, and this is going to be a beta, by the way, just so you know. There are some beta features built into this, but they are going to have some things as far as templates that you can create. So Apple has clarified that Pages, Numbers, and Keynote will remain free. They are not going to include all the AI features. So just so you know that you will not have to pay extra for that. Let's again break down the price for this program. Let's again break down the price for this subscription. 1 month free for a new subscriber, $12.99 per month or $129 a year after your free trial. For students and educators, you're going to get 1 month free for $2.99 per month or $29.99 per year after your trial. For new devices, if you buy a brand new iPad or Mac, they are offering a 3-month free trial for this. So my thoughts on this. I knew Apple at some point was going to be doing some kind of subscription when it comes to Final Cut Pro. I knew it was going to happen. I'm glad they are not removing the standalone. That to me is the most important thing, that they're not removing the standalone features that we get either for free or that we pay for individually. However, they're adding some pretty nice features that are hard to resist. And I absolutely need to try these out. Now, for us as a training channel, we absolutely want to try this out because we want to show you those new features that they're coming out with and play around with it and create examples for you so we can see that if Creator Studio is going to be worth it. It is going to be available January 28th. I do plan on subscribing to this, and the best part is that you can share this up to 5 people. So it's not just you that just gets this. You can share this up to 5 people. So Apple's price, and for everyone to get this, is a really, really attractive value. So let's see what happens with this. I'm looking forward to trying this out with you. And then, of course, leave your feedback below if you would be interested in us making stuff for this so that we can see the example of it. Thank you very much, everyone, and I love every single one of you.